On today's That Park Place Daily Countdown, did a Universal partner reveal that Epic Universe might be opening early? Warner Brothers blocks the studio making Creature Commandos after that studio claims the film is delayed. David Zaslav shelves another completely finished film instead of releasing it. Marvel film executives seem to admit that they aren't very good TV executives. And we get our first glimpse of the Dark Universe portal at Epic Universe. All that on today's That Park Place. Bright suns, everyone. Welcome to That Park Place, where we cover all the streaming, entertainment, video game, and theme park news that should be fun. I am Jonas J. Campbell, and with me, as always, is Mr. Vash Sky. Vash, how you doing today?
Doing very well on this bright, sunny day right there. I like the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge reference. Very, very good, Jonas.
Well, I ain't no youngling. I know where the refreshers are. If we haven't gone too deep into all of the inside jokes of going to a Disney park, let's get on to all the news that should be fun.
Number 1.
Hello, this is Lorena of the Lorena Creole YouTube channel, keeping it real when it comes to theme parks. And speaking of keeping it real, the opening date and name of the new Universal Orlando Resort on Epic Boulevard has been revealed, thanks to the Loews Hotel website. The new hotel will be the Universal Stella Nova Resort. The Loews Hotel landing page for the resort includes concept art and the scheduled opening date of January 21st, 2025. Epic Universe is scheduled to open that summer. The hotel will include complimentary transportation to Universal Orlando theme parks. Now, courtesy of Attractions Magazine, we also get some information about the sister property, which will be located, I believe, over this side, known as Universal Terra Luna Resort. So for a bit more context, I'm showing you footage that I took myself this past week, going past Epic Universe. What you see going by right now is the Stella Nova Resort. They've got the colorful mosaics that they're putting around the side of that. And over here, coming up, not tiled yet, but that will be the Terra Luna Resorts. It's kind of mirroring what you have currently at Universal with the dockside and the surfside resorts. So, are you even more excited about Epic Universe now knowing what the official name of one of the hotels there is going to be? Let us know in the comments.
Number 2.
Hello, this is John Trent, the founder and editor-in-chief at Bounding Into Comics. Today I got a story about James Gunn's Creature Commandos reportedly being delayed to 2025. Let's get into this here. Animation studio Bobby Pills, who has been working on Creature Commandos, provided some details about the series and revealed it would not arrive until 2025. Bobby Pills' research and development supervisor Yannick Castang detailed, "We are working on Creature Commandos with Warner Brothers, directed by James Gunn, the big guy, Balak and Erica as supervisors. It is 7 22-minute episodes, but we'll have to wait until 2025 to see that on screen." Interestingly enough, following our report of this, Warner Brothers Entertainment actually blocked their own animation partner that revealed that they were moving it to 2025. So potentially something they didn't want to get out. Nevertheless, it's already out. Previously detailed in an exclusive from The Wrap that the animated series would premiere sometime in 2024, when they shared an exclusive that Frank Grillo would provide the voice of Rick Flag Sr. Gunn shared the news on X, writing at the time, "True, happy to welcome Frank Grillo into the DCU as Rick Flag Sr. across all media." So that is the latest on Creature Commandos. It has been delayed to 2025 when it was previously supposed to be coming out in 2024, which means it's likely going to come out either right before Superman Legacy, which is supposed to come out in July of 2025, or it could potentially be coming out after Superman Legacy, which begs lots of questions about what is going on over there at DC and the DC universe that James Gunn has in the works.
Number 3.
In Hollywood, even completed projects aren't safe anymore. Warner Brothers just stunned everybody by shelving another film, Coyote vs. Acme, making it the third film axed under the studio's austerity measures. Hello folks, it's CC from That Park Place with a story that's inspired by both Deadline and The Hollywood Reporter. Like Batgirl and Scoob, Coyote vs. Acme once again shocks the industry and disappoints the creative community, but frankly, Warner Brothers' priorities were never very clear for this film. At an estimated $72 million with top-tier talent and fantastic audience scores, the fate of this film was already sealed by Warner Brothers Discovery's new focus on theatrical releases, which is astounding. Is money really that tight? Warner's new animation executive, Bill Damaski, shifted the studio's focus to more theatrical-worthy fare, focusing on original and the intellectual property that they already own. And that makes a lot of sense because their IP holdings are vast and mostly timeless. The film's composer, Stephen Price, expressed some frustration at the bizarre anti-art financial shenanigans that the studio has been, well, subjecting everybody to. And it seems that that's a sentiment that's shared by many. This, of course, raises questions about the studio's long-term strategy and the future of animated projects for streaming, to say the least. It also prompts some questions. If a completed quality project gets canned, what's actually safe anymore? Has Warner set and are willing to follow one path going forward? And with the focus on theatrical, how many animated projects will be made for the streaming service Max now? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments section below.
Number 4.
Hey there, everyone. Bounding Into Comics editor and Hell's Kitchen beat reporter Spencer Paculi here to let you know that Marvel is officially making moves on their second pass at Daredevil Born Again, starting with the filling of 3 of the series' most important creative positions. As first revealed courtesy of an October 27th exclusive from The Hollywood Reporter, where once the creative direction of Daredevil's second solo series was guided by committee, among whose ranks included Marvel boss Kevin Feige, Marvel Comics editor Sana Amanat, Disney producer Louis D'Esposito, Secret Invasion co-producer Chris Gary, and original Born Again writers Matt Corman and Chris Ord, it will now be overseen exclusively by a single showrunner, television producer Dario Scartape, whose notable credits include Amazon's Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan and Netflix's Punisher series. Further, rather than continuing in their strategy of piecemealing out directorial duties for a series on an episode-by-episode basis, Marvel will now allow the creative duo of Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead, who in addition to directing such films as The Endless and Synchronic, have also dabbled in the MCU with 2-episode stints on both Moon Knight and Loki's second season, to direct Born Again's remaining episode count. Notably, this assignment of an explicit creative team to the Man Without Fear's next adventure comes just 3 weeks after Marvel was forced to admit that their fly-by-night, find the story and editing method of television production was not working. As detailed by The Hollywood Reporter's Boris Kidd at the time of Daredevil Born Again's quality delay, Marvel found itself in its current predicament after having, quote, eschewed the traditional TV making model, end quote. As, quote, it didn't commission pilots, but instead shot entire $150 million plus seasons of TV on the fly. It didn't hire showrunners, but instead depended on film executives to run its series. And as Marvel does for its movies, it relied on post-production and reshoots to fix what wasn't working, end quote. The reporter further detailed, quote, as it moves forward, Marvel is making concrete changes in how it makes TV. It now has plans to hire showrunners. Jessica Gau's post-production work on She-Hulk helped the Marvel see that it would be helpful for its shows to have a creative through line from start to finish, end quote. Finally, Kit also added that Marvel was, quote, revamping its development process. Showrunners will write pilots and show bibles. The days of Marvel shooting an entire series from She-Hulk to Secret Invasion, then looking at what's working and what's not, are done, end quote. That all said, I want to turn the question over to you. What do you make of Daredevil Born Again's new creative team? Do you think their addition will help or hurt the final product? Are you even willing to give Marvel's new television strategy a try? Let us know your thoughts.
Number 5.
Bash Guy here with the next story, this time from BioReconstruct on Twitter. BioReconstruct usually does aerial photography of theme parks and delivers some amazing shots, and this time he really came with the goods. This we're seeing here is the entrance portal into Dark Universe as part of Epic Universe. This is some really amazing stuff here. If we scroll through these photos, you can see just the entrance portal and how it will actually function. You can see kind of ingress and egress traffic around there. This has been covered up for some scaffolding for quite some time here. Here's a close-up shot of some of this finish work here. You can see just the immaculate detail that is going into just this one very small but significant section of Epic Universe. We can see just some of these amazing roots that are kind of clawing away at this kind of rockwork structure here. The tips of this tower, which it looks like there's some more detail that will be applied here, making for an amazing entrance portal. You can see here in this next shot some of the amazing facade work. We know that there's going to be a Kuka Arm attraction, one similar to the Harry Potter attraction over there at Islands of Adventure. You can see the exterior of that specific attraction right here, and there is some finished work to be seen on this guy. Now, Of course, there is some more work that needs to be done, obviously, but you can really get a sense of the scale and the level of detail that Universal Creative is attempting to achieve here with Epic Universe. This should be a whole lot of fun. We also see a little bit of the entrance work for the actual park itself, and just how ambitious and grand in scale and how fast this is all coming together. I'm unbelievably excited. Are you going to be visiting this day one, or are you going to wait a little bit and see how the crowds actually react? Let us know in the comments below.
Well, that's the end of another daily news countdown here on That Park Place. Of course, if you want to get really into what we're doing, we do a live stream every Tuesday at 10 a.m. where we go through all of this, and you can even comment, and we'll be covering all kinds of stories more in depth. So also, of course, if you are in this video this long, maybe we could convince you to hit that like button. It really does help us out. And of course, share this out on social media if you think this is something other people might be interested in. And of course, if you personally like what we are throwing down, subscribe to That Park Place for all the news that should be fun.
Thanks for watching That Park Place News. For more information, consider checking out www.thatparkplace.com. And don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and send this out on your favorite social media accounts.